Good morning, guys. All right. Oh, pardon. So, in reasonable shape. Hoping to do some fame locations today or maybe tomorrow. Got a big swath of the wilds. We're not quite done with things like unholds. What are our goals today? Going to the ancient, throwing weapons. Yes. 1, 4, 5, 6 is my favorite way to count. Be pretty good. Oh, before I forget, let me do this shout out now. Is that I'm being sponsored in part through F2K and their cooperation with NordVPN. Just a quick reminder, if you need a VPN service, you can get both a discount through that and help me out by doing that. And that allows me to continue streaming as I'm streaming. All right, where are we headed? Headed north? North and west, right? A ton of food, chunk of tools, etc. Hello, RTF Martin. How's it going? Got this shitty fencing sword. All sorts of dream goals. More goblins. Don't really care. Ooh! Ooh, fancy orc. Yeah. 65% famed items. Seems like right up our alley. Good source of tools. How close are we to being done with this wound? 1 to 2 days. 1 to 3 days. Forever. Alright, we should at least let one more time point go by. What did I think of your offer of coming to Sweden? I'm not sure I remember your offer of coming to Sweden. I think it was off the cuff in the middle of the stream. Was it? Remind me what it was. I don't remember exactly. So we just hit dawn. We want to wait till morning. We could fight these guys while we're waiting. It's fine. Free internet and cooking. A very kind offer. You, of course, understand if I don't accept that. Was this night better than the last? Yes, I got some sleep. A little bit of healing. All right, how did we do? Ooh, we rolled 3 of 4 for wounds. That's excellent. You're pretty close on throwing weapons too. Hello, Ronan. It's a kind offer, Martin. It's kind of a weird offer on the internet. So if I ever make it to Sweden, I would definitely let the channel know. I don't think there's any intention for that anytime soon, but my wife loves to travel, and I expect I will be doing a lot more of that again once the friggin' pandemic ends. If the friggin' pandemic ends, I guess. All right. Missing a buckler there. Where are my more... Thanks, Spartan. Kind sentiment as well. A fair number of things here for this. The one-handed axe to the bear. Nope. Yeah, I could. Good morning, Care Bear. Look at this one thing. Looks like people pretty well set up here. Pretty nice armor. 26. Who needs fatigue? Hammer dude. Struggles a bit with that. Alright, where's my melee defense? 47 on the side. Dude, 48 with the shield. Funny. 38, 37, 46. Oh. Alright. How far into the run is Filthy? This is a command that accesses the title of the stream, where I provide super secret information like how far along into the run is Filthy. Alright, are we good? This is minus melee defense, right? So I don't want to be smacked over there particularly. That's alright, everyone does it non-stop. The pet peeve with no real solution yet. Alright. In we go, I think. Oh, wait. One thing I want to change first is where are my stun immunity. Alright, let's do it. Alright. 31 orcs. This is the most orcs we've fought yet. Low on the warrior count. Heavy on the young. Kind of excited to see what guns do to this many young. Probably a lot. I'll probably be super excited and impressed, as I normally am by guns. If I go to there, which I can do, I need to move the whole line up, which isn't terrible. Good. Guess I don't want to be 2 tiles from a berserker. Alright, we have 2 melee here. We gotta go there. Warriors up top, it looks like. Have reach weapons, could swing and attack. I kind of want to stop them from flowing into this location. I'd plug it with lumber, actually. They'll get hit, though. It's annoying I can't attack from there is all. Warlord up top. I really want to fill that spot. I guess I could fill it with Toasted Zergling. Alright, go to there. KB hilarity is pretty low on their attack power or their defense power. Okay. Almost got one shot by a berserker charge. Ridiculous. I fucking hate Orc Young stuns. A lot of orcs here. And immediately hit in the head, funny. Very tired of being stunned in there. We have Killing Frenzy here. Or Berserk rather, we do. Kill it. Oh, I was expecting to be able to Indom after that, but I didn't have a stam. Okay. Stun forever on everybody. Really tiresome. Breaking the Berserker was nice. They're all gonna come around this way, I might wait. Archers are getting engulfed. Let that guy move first. Getting sketchy pretty quick here. Anyone know if Berserkers have Steel Brow? Alright, that was the hoped for outcome. They don't. Good to know. Gonna get beat up here a little bit and start disarming the warlord. Get a lot of stuns in here, annoyingly. Hit head, of course, because it's a fucking whip and it only ever hits head when a guy has anything regarding missing body armor. Anything resembling missing body armor. And rotate him out. Get a lot of value out of it, though. Have to kill that, but we know we have to kill that. Can't do that this round any way we do it. So probably what's more helpful is something like that. Although it ends up with the berserker, a warrior there. Hopefully gonna break a bunch of their morale this round. Carry hits coming up shortly. Nice shot. Can push him away. It actually mattered, but okay. Alright. Got a couple of shots here that are okay. That does a little bit of damage to the berserker, which isn't useless. I'm not sure if damage to this stuff is useful or not. And that hits 4. Putting another berserker. Too young. The one I'm worried about. Turn is done. I kind of want stuff taking that location. Oh, I can disarm the berserker if we want. I don't really want to disarm the berserker, I want to kill it. Still a young left, right? No, it went. Yeah. Waiting there. Yeah, wait on that. Berserker. Alive, but we can fix that. We don't have to stay there though. Quite easy to go down here to start helping with that. We're there. The disarm available in a couple locations that are useful. Probably a whip and a disarm here if we can make it work. I will almost certainly stun this guy. Back away from here. Stunning the guy's a little annoying. You stuck archers kind of sucks. Ooh, I might be able to break him by breaking that. I might also eat a warlord shot here for my trouble.
Welcome back.
That's a much more dangerous target that showed up. Hey, Jarner. Thanks for the resub. But I would like to get my guy back. Area attack here. We moved in. Weird. I'm gonna spend stand before I get stunned. Pretty good. That guy goes there this turn. I can live with that. Hang on there. This guy's gonna die. I want to go deal damage to the berserker. Actually, I need to disarm him. So, this guy. Everything else is kind of secondary to that. Broke. Excellent. Okay, can probably kill there. Could probably do damage in here. Goes right before him, seems fine. Maybe it could have been a crossbow moment, I'm not sure. All broken, great. We'll be running them down. Yeah. Kind of curious about the damage the gunners did there. They were okay in this fight. Better than expected, honestly. So fight's over. once the orcs remember they're leaving. Goodbye, orcs. Okay, there's no enemies left on the battlefield. Why do I have to end turn here? Oh, you're still here? Could you leave? Here, Rick, what's up? Alright, let's take a look at the damage range here. So, Calric actually doing pretty good damage with that Fame gun. Nobu, not so much. I guess it depends how you compare it. I mean, that's the Famed gun, though. Isn't it 15 for morale checks? Alright. Hey, 2 famed items. Is this... Wait, is this famed orc weapon? Oh, famed orcs throwing spears? I don't know. I didn't remember killing this. This must have been on an orc that I didn't see. Let's take a look at what we just picked up. So these are 35 to 50. So the same damage of heavy jabs. 5880. That is a lot of ignore. 6 of them as opposed to 5. Yes, Executioner Javelins. I wish they got a damage roll on that, but that's a pen roll. It's pretty good for them. Okay. You watch hundreds of hours of my content. You know I hate crippling strikes and fearsome. And you know why as well. Then you ask, what eludes me is your interpretation of wounds. Enemy with crippling could basically disable a berserker. I don't like archers in orc fights, period. Archers, the utility for archers are basically isn't that high for most of the fights I care about. So archers are fine for brigands, nobles. I like 4 archers to beat goblins, so I don't have to move into them. But in particular this run, I don't have enough room for enough archers to be impactful. And otherwise, I don't actually find that I get good wounds very much with archers, and the wounds are unpredictable. So if I get like pierced arm or something on a berserker, yeah, it's okay. But I don't often get that. And a lot of times I don't get it. And a lot of times I get some shitty wound that doesn't help me and I don't kill things, and it's a big problem. Like the orcs, like especially like that type of fight where it's not a lot of warriors and it's a shit ton of young, your goal is to break them as rapidly as possible because you're trying not to get overrun by the mass amount of stuns and the massive amount of surround. And archers are just really vulnerable in that position. I just don't really like it. I don't think it matters. And then the math on crippling is not always very favorable, right? So there's a lot of people doing a lot of simulations in this game right now, and they get a lot of information about crippling, and it just hasn't been very good for my reading of that, although I haven't looked at it in a while. So my general take home is it just isn't that valuable of a point, and it doesn't affect a lot of the enemies. And even the enemies it does affect, often I don't care about. Look at this weapon. 35 to 65 is base damage. 3145, so it has slightly more effective versus armor. It's a pretty bad axe. There's 1 less stam per swing. Pretty shit. Is there a trick to getting the Reaver throwing weapons? Yes, there is. You have to kill them when they have the weapons out. You can't let them weapon swap or they will not drop them. I'm pretty sure Grade B's that the two-handed axe causing double morale checks has been debunked. All right, some level ups. A little bit of stam. Pretty happy on the morale front here. Don't know. Just we were doing some testing the other day, and that was brought up by chat. I don't know where they found it. I don't know how accurate it was, but it was brought up by chat that it does not cause 2 morale checks. Something about patch notes or something. So you do not get we were looking at reach advantage on two-handed axes, and we did not get that. You watch it happen. Is that not... None of that is the moving? None of that is moving into them? Morale check. No, he's saying he's got a mod that just prints out the rolls, Kitchen. Anyways, we have that mod. That's the fearsome mod that Weil wrote. Anyways, what am I doing here? I am taking HP, a little bit of stam. Which one? Throwing weapons, reliably good. Don't see me use them at all, because you don't pay any attention to the build sheets I publish or the games I play on my screen. Okay. I use throwing weapons all the time. I use them on my throwers. They are good with throwing spec and duelist and barbarian weapons, and they're good versus some fights and not versus others. They're okay versus others, but not great versus others. Am I putting this in? Putting this in one of these. Do I care? I feel like 90 is a good amount of HP. Some level you can't really have too much. I think chat was telling me yesterday that it doesn't work. Maybe it was the day before. Whenever he did the last spreadsheeting. The fancy new jabs are going to be excellent versus Chosen. This is exactly why I run javelins versus Chosen, is for killing them through their armor, and this kills them through their armor more efficiently. It's amazing. It's an amazing drop for us. We actually needed a 4th set of jabs, so it's really good. Alright, banner leveled. Yes, 5, cool. Your chat, great piece. Nice. Alright. God, the stats in these rolls have been... A lot of floating points in this guy. Are the gunners working out? They were not the answer I was hoping for goblins. They were better in this orc fight than I was expecting. Kind of medium bad at the moment for me. All right, go up. Should assign these perks, probably. Yeah, decent. I don't know if I have another 200 weapon for him right now. I have some other duelist weapons. I haven't been really impressed with the duelists. I think I already bought the most expensive card available, right? Oh, there's another one? Holy shit, I didn't realize there's another one. A 20k cart? Absolutely. What could possibly go wrong with a 20k cart? Let's do it. 20k cart it is. Yeah. Alright. We now have the largest cart one has ever seen. Bargain? Absolutely. Hero Stam war builds work without Iron Lungs. Yep, I sure do. Shit, I just passed the guy I didn't want to pass. No, I'm feeling lazy about walking into this. I should be disarming this too. Okay, so I go here. And turn. And turn. And turn. Go there. Can't indom doing that. I guess I'm okay being stunned there. I've already ended his turn. That's annoying. But I thought I was going to disarm this so I didn't get an attack, but no. I eat a berserker attack for no reason. Feels bad, man. Yeah. No, I blocked himself. Okay. All right. Miss. All right, I want to disarm or kill this. Morale break is fine. Disarm this now and actually attack, it should be fine. Nice break there. Let's do damage here. Does it still work? Nice. So they're still getting 2 morale checks off of 2-handed axe. Nice. You're not getting double reach stacks off that though, Grave Beast, correct? And where are the morale checks on an attack? So if you move into him, there's a morale check. Assuming you have another adjacent ally. There's a morale check on damage. And that's it, right? So that has to be that then, right? Yeah. Yeah. Viper doing approximately infinite damage. Double headshots, yeah. Oh, missed the execute on a 95. Feels bad. I can just walk away from them. I can't hit this round. Seems fine. Could disarm, I don't have to though. Drives at 8, sure. Okay. I'm pretty against hybrids in general. They just don't survive long enough for me in my runs. So the only thing I use them for is very early game, and then if I have Fame weapons, maybe I could figure that out. But I think I would just build a dedicated. I don't think I'd build them hybrid. I think I just build them dedicated fucking polearm if I'm gonna get a Fame weapon for it. But we'll see. We'll see. I have a lot of axe builds. You almost get, I mean, it's funny, you get double value out of Fearsome on an axe then. Wonder if that's still worth anything. Not sure it is, but interesting. sunken stronghold. Priest, 7 to 10 on ancient legionaries, 7 to 10 honor guards, and a named. We do want to fight that. I think I want to go over this way first. In case anything interesting over here, like an island. No. Bummer. Yeah. I wasted a day. What's up with the crossbows? Are you asking about a build? Is there a way you can reference builds without me having to explain them every single time? Perhaps I don't want to explain the builds individually to each person. Missed an island where? It's a build, right? You can check the reference sheet for the build if you want to see the full build. They are a combination of not being very excited with bows on 2 and trying crossbows and guns. They're okay. I'm not super excited about them. Alright, you are going to get 2 of these. And you are going to get 1 of these. We're trying to find an answer to goblins. Remember, gladiators restricted to 12 people in your party. So normally you can change more people around based on the enemies you're fighting, with the expected outcomes appropriate for that, right? And here we don't really have that option because we are playing somebody with limited number of people. I should finish signing these perks. I don't know if I have another 200 weapon. I kind of wanted a second mace. 93 is probably good enough for a second mace. Have these reach maces I've been carrying around since we were hanging out in the south in like day 40. I've just not had another 200 mace come up. Too many 0 stams in here. I got kind of hooked on how fucking good 0 stams are, and I'm having trouble recruiting backgrounds that have enough stamina to do anything else. I'm kind of annoyed about it, actually. Nomads just have shit stamina. Sellswords are shit stamina. Gladiators are shit stamina. Assassins are moderate to shit stamina. Swordmasters are shit stamina. Like, I need Wildmen and Hedge Knights. We haven't seen a single Hedge Knight this playthrough. And all the Wildmen we've rolled on have not been good. Rolled the Famed Goblin Bow? I did. Yeah, it was unexciting to me. I don't have any bow spec brothers, and it's not really working for what I want. Higher farmhands. High roll farmhands are pretty good early. Not really a background I want to roll on late, but I think we're okay to fight this now. Get dazed. You're now at 15 max pull. You can no longer move and attack. Yes, you can. 20. 20 makes it so. Oh, you mean in marsh specifically. Because 20 makes it so you can still move and attack. On all terrains except marsh. Which is why I aim for 20 on these right now. Now, I think I'm still fucked for something like Kraken, but if I can one-man cheese the Kraken, then that's the only fight we care about, right? Where that's a problem. Every other fight, these are good. Maybe not Goblin City. I don't know about Goblin City yet. I've always beat Goblin City by standing still with frontliners and or either adrenaline rushing them or standing still with frontliners and shooting them with a million archers. I'm a bit worried about how Goblin City is going to play out here. It's going to be a lot of goblins from a lot of different angles, and we're not going to be mobile enough to do anything, so I'm a bit worried about that. But we'll do that after a couple other fights. What am I doing? I'm fighting a lot of Ancient Undead, right? Haven't been super excited by this build. Kind of been okay. Alright, let's go into this. Alright. Thank you, Peps. 50 months for 50 more. Sweet.
Here's to 50 more.
Thank you very much. That build was short on melee defense when it finished. So having extra melee defense was important there. And I care about melee defense across the course of a fight. We have 3 tiles to get 1 space. Nice. Didn't count my number of people correctly. Awesome. Yeah. Enough of the fearsome grave beast. I'm tired of it. It's been bad every single time I've looked at it. It's been bad when I look at it with mods. It's been bad when I use it with every weapon that I've ever wanted to use it with. It's just been bad. Are we still this excited about it? I'm getting the morale checks on goblins and orcs pretty regularly already with the guns. Orc young anyways. Like, is it adding that much? I don't know. There's room in the build. The two-handed build really doesn't, it's not actually that perk intensive, this build in the end. Like this is, we tried crippling and executioner last playthrough, and I didn't really like crippling at the moment on steel brow and executioner, but I'm not actually that sold on executioner either. So I don't know. There might be some room for something. I want to fucking AoE that. Could kill this thing, I guess. I would love fearsome to be good, but it's never been good. It's never been good for me at all, ever. I'm really down on Headhunter. I don't like Headhunter at all. Are you Headhunting just for the axe stuff? So you're smacking them twice with axes kind of deal? Tried that again too. I just didn't find axes very good. I didn't try it on two-handed axes, so I tried it on other stuff. Oh, 74 miss. Wait, 20? Oh. Bad. Oh, come on! 95 miss. All right, we're just gonna start this fight like this, I see. At least we get another round still, but still really annoying. Alright, sure, more failure. Yes, absolutely amazing, team. You managed to fail on every single thing that matters here. Great. How did that not kill it? Okay. And a result that is possible in this world, I guess. Maybe should have rotated there too. KB Hilarity's dying over there. Could smoke bomb and walk away. Probably worth. Oh no! Wait. Where's my fucking quick hands? What just failed with this? Why did swapping the banner for the smoke pot just cost me action points, chat, with quick hands available? Doesn't make any sense. Two-handers are allowed. Did I swap earlier? Not to my knowledge. No, if I'd already... Oh, I guess I could have already stabbed. That would make more sense. Okay. That would make more sense. Yep. Oh. It got me worried for a second there, chat. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But it was just me. Just me. Alright, when is KB Hilarity acting 16 turns because he held his turn after everybody else, so that's not actually all that great. Acting in 5 there. Wonder if just a disarm there is safest. Probably kill that. Disarm there. I wasn't expecting that kind of glorious outcome. It's nice. I took a couple extra hits here, more than I wanted, but it was okay overall. Alright, this really wasn't bad, but Ancient Undead haven't really been bad this entire patch, basically. Alright, look pretty good. Wow. Okay. 3 famed items in this camp. The one the champion dropped, another spear, and then a fucking harness. That's a heavy harness, but that's really a lot of armor too. What do we roll in this? So what are these? These are upgraded bladed pikes, right? 55 to 80s. That's a base roll for damage. 10%, 15% more, no, 10% more ignore. A little lighter. This one is higher damage. And weapon fatigue less. I don't know about those. I don't know. I don't have any more people to level. Are these useful? I'm not entirely certain. I don't really like bladed pikes all that much. They're okay. They're really good leveling tools. I don't know how good they are as a final game weapon. They don't sweep. They don't hit a lot of targets I care about. Maybe the increased damage. How much is it? 10%? About. Doesn't seem like a super high roll for that. Like 12% roll or something. Alright. Phosphorus level. Enjoying the bear build here. The bear build has been pretty fun. Rise of side level. Rice level. Okay. It's not that extra damage isn't a nice roll, it's that the weapon is not particularly useful to me as a weapon. I don't know what I do with it. I mean, clearly it's an upgrade over this guy carrying it around, and 40% ignore is nice, yes. I guess. Huh? I mean, we really don't. I mean, does that even work out to be? Another 10% damage. Well, 10% damage ignore is just worse than 10% damage total. So that one's definitely worse. Although the minimum fatigue is nice. Maybe that becomes something that... Is there less weapons per attack? I have a guy who doesn't have a reach hammer yet. And that could be a good one for him. This one that has less. Yeah, weapon to... Actually, this is okay. This becomes a replacement for... on our hammer spec brother, the reach hammer's kind of shit. So this replaces the reach hammer. While leaving me stamina, move, and attack. That works out okay. 33% damage ignore, but it's the wrong way to look at that, right? If you're doing 10% more HP ignored versus 10% more damage, isn't it 10% damage just better in all scenarios? Right? Because you're already getting... If you're doing 10% more damage, you're already doing 10% more damage that's ignored, right? Part of it. Am I thinking about that wrong? It's impossible that I'm thinking about that wrong, but my initial brush with that is that rationale. Let's go west. Explore. Amazing, we've explored the west. I'm off the side of the map right now. Do 7% more damage to the armor and 3% damage that ignores armor. Is that right? So if I'm doing 100 damage and I have a 10% ignore. Okay, so now I'm doing 10 damage to him. And then I up the... I guess it does change it. If I up the ignore to 20%, now I'm doing 20 damage, as opposed to if I do 10% more damage of that, I'm doing 110. It's 10%. No, you're okay. No, it's just I am thinking about that wrong. I am thinking about that wrong. Okay. Are we going south? I think we're headed south, right? The only thing is I needed one more barb throwing axe, preferably. And I kind of need that before I leave the north, too. Nice armor. Need a taxidermist. Is there a taxidermist down here at all? And how old is our food? It's actually okay if you get some orc camps. What do I need throwing weapons for? Throwers. That's what I need throwing weapons for. I need swords for swordsmen, axes for axemen, throwing weapons for throwers.
You have returned.
The Overmind slab for the 14 months. Why specifically barb axes? Well, what do you want to fight with? You want to fight with shittier throwing weapons or better throwing weapons? Preferably, I like the higher tier weapons myself. That's my preferred pickup. So where are we likely to find barbs? Northeast of this area? I need a couple unholds. 8 unholds would go well. Now, I'm not trying to be doing this to be rude. It's just like I have my fucking builds listed on the page. I don't want to talk about them every 2 seconds, right? So where do you think I'd do throwers? I would do throwers. Where are the tracks? They're there. Do throwers to fight. Do throwing weapons for throwers, man. The shit on throwing weapons have extra poison damage. Does the shit on throwing weapons have extra poison? I don't even know what that means. What are you asking? I hate fighting unholds near terrain elevations because I always just take them and sit on them. So I'm going to move back 1 round. Like I'm not trying to be particularly harsh about it. It's just like, look, we have the builds up there so people can reference them. If you got to be able to put just a little bit of effort into it, right? And a little bit of effort goes, well, why would a thrower need a throwing weapon? Well, presumably he wants to throw it at somebody. Not a whole lot more than that. Right? Alright, I get like right around 1 tile back probably. Probably fine. Guns have been good, no. Not really. They're gonna maybe carry us through Goblin City, maybe. Maybe they won't do fucking anything, I don't know yet. Both my tanks are up there. Are we gonna start going in here to do damage? Probably. To actually start killing these things? Fine. I start. You really don't want to engage that guy, apparently. Okay. Look at that damage. I don't know why I have guns equipped here. They're just not very good in this scenario. Thought you need a certain number of throwing weapons for legendary fight you're cooking up. Ah, I see. No, I do. It's you have to collect barbarian throwing axes. They're hard to get because the barbarians don't drop them in the normal way that loot is dropped. So I want to have them because they're the best throwing weapon. They make the throwing build much better because they're much higher damage than the basic non-barbarian throwing weapon variant. Before I head south to do the Sunken Temple, I want to make sure I have enough throwing axes to do the Sunken Temple, which means I need to get some more sets of that before I go down there to bring these archers. So, I mean, you're right in a sense. I was implying that I needed more of them. I do need more of them, but the kind of short answer of it is kind of, well, I'm using throwing weapons for throwers. Not sure if any of that's at all useful, but here we are. Do guns count as throwing weapons? No. Guns are a crossbow in this game. Compared to the last time, won't it be tougher with 2 range to the library when you play Change Your Strat? Why? Didn't I do it with 2 range last time? I recall doing it with 2 range, but maybe I'm wrong. For Battleforge or Nimble tanks? Depends on the brother, depends on the gear. I think Battleforge tanks have more survivability long term. I think the Bear Gladiator has been a fairly decent late game tank and early game flail guy, which is the build we checked out today. Ended up being a decent build. Yes, that's what I like to see. All right. Still need 1 more hide for Kraken. I need a taxidermist pretty badly here. The problem is our density of camps has gone way. Look at those bones. Hero Stand versus Kraken. Yeah, I'm repeating myself a lot today, aren't I? It's kind of annoying. I can go south. We haven't been down here in a while. It's very likely stuff has spawned. I don't have a ton of inventory space. Got a decent number of days of pay. So I actually find nimble tanks to die too easily. Resilient is a shitty perk, and it doesn't really help you versus bleeds all that much, but and they get destroyed by orc cleavers, right? That's the issue with nimble tanks for me. The bear has been kind of an exception. Messing around with Glorious Endurance is really good. Messing around with Glorious Endurance, Indom, Resilient, and Steelbrow has been really interesting on bear. It lets me run really, really heavy chest plates while running kind of lighter headgear. And the Indom allows kind of some sustain, even though he's getting hit a lot. So I don't know. I don't really like Nimble for the cleaver weaknesses.
A renewal.
Hey Bar,
Welcome
thanks buddy.
back.
Have a filthy prime sub.
You have a question you think that's probably been asked a fucking million times, and you're worried about annoying me with it, which you may or may not be. You might just be like, fuck it, it's your job to answer this shit, streamer, just answer it. And I will, but you're probably gonna get some sass about it. But if you want one where you don't get any sass, you're like, fuck, I don't want to annoy Filthy with it, use a mechanic question. I'm like, I go, like, those are, I don't care how many times I have to answer something if it's a mechanic question. I really don't, because it's like someone's been like, hey, I've been sitting here, I watch your channel regularly, I have a question, I don't understand what's going on here. You may have answered it before, but that's kind of what that's for. Alright, where are we going? South? I need more unholds, I need more barbarians. Those are not to be found in the south. There's a ton of shit over here, but it's probably undead, possibly like other garbage. Are we going to try to do anything else too? Like, are we going to try to get more, if we're trying to get Oblivion Potion stuff, which I kind of want to do, we're a little bit shy of that. So busting camps is fun, but I would actually like prepared for these runs. And what I need for these runs is stuff that's not available here, but I really need to hit a taxidermist. No desire to fight in the Holy War? Not really. We did it last playthrough. It was fine. We fought against the South to check out their armies. It was very similar to the noble armies, honestly. There is a max level cap in the game. I don't know what it is. I've never reached it on any brother. Anyway, what am I going to do in this shit? Fight a bunch of stupid stuff in here? Where was this temple, by the way? Sunken temple on this map? We found it, but I've forgotten. Down here, right? Okay. Taxidermists are such a bitch. Alright. Where? Dawn Scouter or Fog? It's Fog, right? Alright, maybe we head south anyways. Apparently there's no camps down here, so it's irrelevant. We are chunking our tools, chunking our... That'll be good, that'll be food and tools. Max difficulty is Punish. I recommend getting into it on the max difficulty. It's much more fun to play. On the max fighting difficulty, you'll make a lot of bad habits for yourself playing differently. I don't really want guns in this fight, but I can't really ask to swap. Dude, that was an Orc Berserker just hit Bear in the head. He's got 40 HP on his head, 40, and it hit him for 7. It's not even Glorious Endurance stacks, it's just Indom being Indom. Shield break on the Fame Shield. Okay. Need one more unhold. You're likely to find it down here? I don't know. To fight this, we need the food. Okay. It's been alright with 2 Indom. I don't think I would want 0 Indom though. Or rather, 1 Indom, 1 Orc Trophy. Go ahead, one more attack. Whoops. I liking guns any better? Not really. We'll see. I'm not ruling them out. There's a chance they're not useless. I don't think that build needs recover though, with crossbows and guns. Just doesn't use enough stam. Maybe it will be helpful for city to have recover, but I don't think so. Where are we headed? I guess we're heading back towards town. Citadel there. Taxidermist on the other side, I guess. Need one more unhold to Kraken. It's kind of annoying. But we're kind of low on supplies right now. Haven't found shit for camps out here. It's kind of annoying as well. 13 brigands. From where? This way? Where do they come from? Much more interesting. We'll never know, apparently. Fine. Alright, anything in here? No. Tools. Barely. Lost a lot of money running around here, honestly. Inventory's not full either. Don't want to hit the Citadel. Don't want to hit the Citadel after. Yeah, I want to sell the Citadel. Brigands again. Where are you guys coming from? Should check Tavern on the other location if there was one. Armorsmith, famed Armorsmith. Orcs sacked it. Southwest of here. Seems good. Okay. Second famed rumor. Brawler and a sellsword. I'd really like some backgrounds with some stamina. We should check what they're... Ooh, I actually haven't seen much of this. I really liked for Nimble prior to this. I'm not sure if I still do or don't. Been running really low fatigue Nimble builds. No two-handed mace here. Polehammer though. I don't really want a polehammer. Alright. Buying at 15.3, I mean, I guess. Probably an exciting amount of money, but need inventory space. Need cash to wander around with. Be careful not to sell my crossbows. I mean, that is my crossbow. Axe is going. I have the goose. Okay. Alright, good on this shit. All of this is crafting garbage. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Tools. A little bit of food. Okay. I need ammunition too, for the first time in a long time. I don't really want to pay 171 for it, but I don't really want to go back either, so I'll buy one. Let's go. I need to go to a taxidermist, but southwest was orcs. Do we come back? Famed orc armor. Gonna be nice. But if we go to a taxidermist right now, there's one pretty close. we get... Oh, we have 3 unhold hides. Shit. Thought we only had 2. Could have stopped in by Kraken. Get 4 platings. 5 white fur mantles, wherever they are. Not fur mantles, the other one. 1 more of these. No adrenal gland, no adrenal glands. I think that's all I need down here. I don't need people, so I think I want to go here. We get there by nightfall to teleport to, where is it? It's Blankwasser, right? We maybe can. They have, of course, been raided. Really bad thieves. I just sold all my stuff. Probably a better rate here to sell at. Yeah, like double. Not double, but much better. I don't think I'm running 2 of these this playthrough, so I'm going to drop 1 of these. Go down some other stuff too. Maybe. Oops, didn't want to sell that. Alright, we're going to spend a bunch of money again. Alright, let's go here. Activate their taxidermist and get out of the south again. We want a lot of bone platings. We want additional fur paddings. We want a trophy necklace. Wanted 1 of these. Is this 2 now for our archers? Alright. Anything else I want here? I would like 1 more large quiver of arrows. The question is, are we likely to find another unhold before we fight Kraken? Before we go to Kraken again? Noboo leveled. How did she only end up with 89? Rest of this roll is pretty good though. I don't really want to give up hyena saliva or the brains because this is what I need for oblivion potions. Otherwise I would craft a smoke pot. They've been really good. To get the rest of this stuff sorted. Alright, we can finally slap platings on the famed. And really short bone platings this playthrough. I have another really light one? I don't think I do. Really would like to craft that 3rd unhold thing. We're gonna fight more crackholds? More unholds before the Kraken. Don't have a ton of money right now. We spent 4K crafting. I expect what we need to do is bust some camps if we're going to still roam a little bit. There's some stuff to the west, supposedly. We haven't been in this area in a while. It's possible orcs have spawned over there, although maybe not. I don't know when we're going to find unholds again. Are we going to go up through here, though, to hit Kraken? I'm very unlikely we're going up to Kraken, right? Much more likely we're going to end up doing a little bit of content in the south and coming north again. Not that far into the YouTube series, you've been molding with a dagger. Molding? Tried using the Daze Bomb. Daze Bomb is fucking bad! Daze Bomb is really bad. Because it's a 1-turn effect, or basically a full turn of your actions. The damage debuff if you get hit, but otherwise it's just basically a slow. So... Molding is when you're angry and balding. Okay. It's kind of weird. I'm going to craft this, I guess. Crusader or converted Crusader? Crusaders are, they were not a hireable background until this patch. Until this expansion. Prior to that, they were only obtainable via an event with the Holy War. One of the wars, rather. Alright. Alright, where am I going? I'm going back this way, right? Oh, I can't go to the southern states? I didn't declare war on the south. Why am I tagged with being unable to transport to the southern states right now? Southern city states. Are they hostile to me right now? They're not hostile to me. Oh, I just can't port from a northern one, maybe? Kind of annoying, because I actually want to go there and then go north from there. I think we're going back to Seed Dock then. Alright, a little more food, then we go. Alright. Fires of religious turmoil burn bright. Sure. Very exciting. Thanks for letting me know. Undead and Necro Savants. I think I should leave the Savants here. I would like to clear this, and I'm not worried about 7 to 10 Necro Savants at this stage. But I think for the Kraken, we need to... Hold on a second, I've forgotten, chat. The number that the number of Necro Savant ashes you need is generated upon when you hand in the Unhold Hides, or upon when you activate the quest portion for Necro Savant Dust. In other words, do I set myself back taking dust now, or do I still move forward towards it? Do you guys know? It's generated after I hand in the hides? Okay, so I want to leave this then. Annoying, but sure. Where am I going to find orcs to the southwest? Are these orcs tracks? What are these? Northern soldiers, okay. Hello, orcs. People are not happy because we haven't been fighting for a couple days. Look at that. Look how quickly they forget that they are champions. Kind of an annoying way to do an event. Hey, we're gonna ask for something. Okay, well I have those in inventory. Ah, just kidding. You can't use the ones you have in inventory. Why not? No reason. Just for being a dick about it. It's 3 more than you had. Oops. We've already activated. That's what I was just asking, Wyo. So, when does the request for Necro Savant ashes determine a number? Is it when the Kraken hold? So right now, the portion of the Kraken chain we're on is deliver Unhold Hides. If I go get more Necro Savant ashes right now, does it hurt me? Or does it allow me to actually complete the necro portion of that? Hurt me. I mean, that's what chat's been saying. Chat answered that, but Wyo's looked at the code for it, so I'm kind of curious what he has to say about it. No, Tolmar, I get that it's 3... Chat, you're missing the question. The question isn't, is it 3 more than you have in your inventory? It's when does it determine when the inventory roll is? Yeah. Shit, I just missed the attack there. Why are the orcs not further in? What have you been doing this round, orc? You don't have to look, man. Chat's saying the same thing you're saying. I remembered it as you telling me it generated it. All of that was determined upon the first time you approached Kraken is what I remember you telling me. But I was looking for confirmation on that. Gunner's any good? I see people are really excited that I'm running guns today, huh? They haven't been, no. Next generation consoles. I'm interested in anything I can stream good content on. If I have interesting games released on consoles, then I'm interested in getting into consoles. I've never messed around with consoles. Personally, I've always been a PC guy, but that can change. There's the famed armor they're talking about. 309.23 is quite light too. Not super high roll for total durability, but pretty good. 309 for, what was it, 20 what? 20 something. 23. Is that usable for nimble? If I take a quarter of that out of the way, can I wear this? Could this be the Nimble Forged the Nimble Battle Forged bullshit build that never has actually worked, but maybe could work? Could it be this? Like light enough? So it take it's not a quarter, it's a fifth. The fifth of this is 4. Goes down to 19. It's a lot of durability. Is that the most for the least we're getting? Or other green? The heavy shit. This is the lighter stuff. That was 306 for 26. This is 309 for 23. I don't think you can wear heavy helmets to go with that if you're going to try that. I think you end up with something like this where you're running steel brow, so you don't need quite as much head durability. If I look at this though, this is this one with the attachment right now. This is full nimble. So this is fucking 518 body EHP, which is kind of impressive. What does that go down to if I drop this on? We actually go up slightly before the how much head HP? 266 versus, that's at 340 head HP right now. Which is okay. That's actually a pretty decent amount of head HP. I do have one more of those reduction. It's probably slightly better than this, right? Do we have enough Battle Forged that I can use this as non-Battle Forged? Sitting right now on 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? I don't have perk points to sign on Bear, but it's something to think about for later. Like, I like this spec on the Bear. The one thing that maybe could go is Berserk, but I like having Berserk there. But what if this were Battle Forged instead? Could it be good? Nimble Forged? Yeah. That would be what we'd call it, of course. Goes without saying. Alright, this needs to be Duelist. We've got one perk point, which was Recover, but didn't end up being very interesting. Recover on this. And this, she's got like twice as much stam, too. Another 20 stam on top of that. I don't think I have to take Recover here, now that I have Pathfinder and these small things here. Could Nimble Forge this Archer. Bimble? No. Slap bow spec on here as well. Give her gifted so she could fucking hit something. Bullseye, so I don't feel like an asshole every time I shoot a target that's not up front. Bit weird. Looks like if you double visit, it will set both to 3. Huh. Okay. Fast adaptation to make the gun better is not actually a terrible idea. I mean, it triggers... It's tough to figure out where the fuck they're triggered. We could try it. I mean, we could try the Fearsome and see if we notice any fucking difference whatsoever on the morale rolls. I mean, what else are we building on this? No, I mean, like, the option... This Archer build... What did we give up on the Archer build? I know I have a... On the build sheet, I know there's, like, listed things that we were considering. Let me go have a look at this. Yes, it resets with every small hit. Can we drop Recover? Yes, but we don't answer what we can put on with it. Bags and belts is also an option, so I don't have to carry it. So I don't have to fucking mess around with all the stuff that we're bringing. It is kind of a pain though. Like, what am I going to bags and belts? Crossbows? I have to double swap every time I swap crossbow to gun. Bullseye and Recover. I only have one floating spot left, and I don't think I need Bullseye on thrower crossbows. They're doing different things. Whereas my archers previously were tasked with killing shit, the crossbows are not tasked with killing shit. They're only bringing crossbows because it's a reach weapon for the gun, right? They're essentially gun throwers right now. We're carrying crossbows around for certain fights. Isn't overwhelm on guns good? Okay. Yeah, they could. Maybe bags and belts with some smoke grenades would make sense. I don't hate that. We could test it out. I don't have to bring Recover. It makes a big difference. I don't know what... I mean, but can I really decline Recover? Like, so here's the issue, right? You don't need it 99% of the time, but where do you need it? Goblin City? Sunken Library? The fights where you make or break the fight by having this shit? I don't know. Crossbow can't fire without ammo. What's your point? I don't want adrenaline on that build. Double gun instead of crossbow. There's no benefit to double gun. The guns are unloaded in your inventory. You're not seeing ammo in the layout. Yeah, because these guys... I'm feeling frustrated with explaining these things again and again today. I don't know why. Maybe I should just fucking bite in the bullet, but it feels like these are questions that are... When I fight some things, I bring a gun and throwing axes. Sometimes I bring a crossbow and throwing axes. Depends. Yes, chat, I understand that they don't have all 6 items equipped. They have 6 items, but only 3 inventory, or only 4 inventory slots. So you have to take some unequip when you're fighting some battles, and then change the equipment for other battles. This one has a crossbow in its bag right now because I don't have enough throwing axes. And I just didn't want to waste 1 space by putting the crossbow into my inventory. Yeah. So the question about bags and belts are, I don't know, can we give up recover? Alright. We could check this area for camps. It looks like camps have spawned here, so likely camps have spawned over here. Or down this way, maybe. Yeah. Okay, and orcs have spawned down here, so it's kind of nice. Although this is really shit. Yeah. I mean, it's just food, I guess. Food and tools. I don't want I don't really want headhunter on the cross. Like, I've done headhunters on archers so many times, and they're okay. It's okay versus humanoids on archers, but I think it's much worse with the crossbow. I don't really love it with the throwing axes, but maybe it's okay with the throwing weapons. I don't really feel like I need fearsome for things like throwing weapons either. And I keep looking at that recover, not because I want it. So overwhelm, maybe a little exciting. Maybe if I had 2 of them overwhelming with guns, that could be all right. Starting to get 20%, starting to be a meaningful impact. They're not super fast, but they're not super slow either. Don't know. Might just have to be recover for some fights. Yeah, could Hyena attach the armor stuff? I'm expecting that when I run Gobbo City, I've made 2 of the anti-range damaged. I should start doing things about this. 2 of the anti-range damage attachments. Crossbow okay on Chosen? Well, I bring the throwing weapons for Chosen, because although crossbows might be okay versus Chosen, I'm not actually sure if I mean, the penetration is what we care about for Chosen, right? So, but we have other better ways to do penetration to Chosen. Miss sucks. Brothers ever get PTSD? Yeah, they get traumatized. I've had a lot of people traumatized.
Quitters never win.
Filthy hi everyone.
Thanks, Copycat. Welcome back. Alright. Did it for the food. Oh, Hypnotic Borat. Not leveling, this is kind of a little bit annoying to be doing all these fights, but they're going this direction, and it's... orcs carry a lot of supplies, man. They're pretty great like that. You Broncos rule the 67-month streak, man. That is commitment. That's signed up for channel I like, and I'm gonna stick with it. Appreciate that a lot. Oh, didn't mean to end there. Fuck, I always... That guy's so fast that he always ends up at a weird time in the round. And a Witch Hunter with 10 resolve. More resilient. Make for a decent frontline gunner without having to waste level ups and resolve perks for an archer. I don't know how many more fearsome conversations I can have in my life. You will get higher resolve with the Witch Hunter than many other range backgrounds. You will pay for that slightly in a little bit of ranged attack. And whether or not that's worth it is still a question that I am actively engaged with exploring. But the more I pay attention to it, the less good it seems. Brave Bee only can achieve sexual climax through Fearsome, and that's not a knock on him, that's just kind of where he's at with that perk right now. But I've found it to be rather disappointing, just as a whole right now. And that's how it is right now. So what is that worth? What is the value of Fearsome on a Witch Hunter? There's no point in putting these stuff in there like, whoa, he has got resolve spec from the arena. Anyone can have resolve spec from the arena. There's no point in saying he's got a trinket. Everyone can get the trinket. What you're actually saying is, what is the value of of fearsome on a hunter compared to a witch hunter, right? Witch hunter has what? On average, 10, maybe 15 more resolve than a hunter. So what does fearsome do? It's like, it's 20%. So what's 20% of 15? 10% of 15 is 1.5. 20% of 15 there is 3. So what's the difference between a witch hunter and a hunter? You get 3 more resolve at the cost of, or 3 more resolve on your fearsome roll if you're running fearsome. If you're running fearsome. So, is that a particularly exciting build for you? I mean, that's up to you. I probably don't want to give up 3 ranged attack for 3 more resolve on a fearsome roll. Ah, new to Twitch. Gotcha. Everyone has been really excited about that perk with this expansion. It still doesn't seem to do a lot for me. No judgment to Grave Bees for needing that. But, you know, I like hearing things like on a two-handed axe, it's more valuable. So there is something to be said, like maybe the two-handed axe builds can drop Executioner for it. That might be realistic, but is it even worth then? So not leveling Resolve and taking it, that was a nice one. That was a block for me. I'm like, fucking leveling Resolve on some of my guys is useless, and it is. But if I'm running 50 Resolve normally anyways, and then there's a banner, so the banner's putting out like another, what, 20? Need to take a look at somebody's Resolve. This guy would be a good one. Where's my banner? You're my banner. Pop the banner out. You're adding how much? What does this actually work out to be? Allies at a range of 4 tiles or less receive 10% of the resolve of this character holding the standard. So he's at 121 because of confident, but we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. So 121, so he's putting out 12 AoE resolve. So my brothers with 50 resolve, which is what I aim for, give them another 12, they're at 62. 20% of that is translated into the fearsome roll, so you're getting about 20, what did I say? 50 and 12 is 62, so 10% of 62 is 6.2, double that is 12. You're getting about plus 12, or rather subtracting 12 morale from the enemy. That's relevant if the enemy's at like 30 resolve, or 50 resolve maybe even. But it's less relevant if they're at like 100 resolve. You know, it's just... And you already get a roll, so it's just a stronger roll. I'm not sure. This is the debate we've been having for the entire expansion, right? Which is, how much more valuable is that? And then the thing about all perks is that you're comparing it to another perk. So how valuable is that small amount of additional resolve roll on the opponent compared to just having a damage perk, for example, you know? So, scaring on the Ancient Undead if they ever hit. How much resolve do the Ancient Undead have? And is it scary? We found an island that we've never found before. Look at this island. Let us build a home there. Oh, there's occupied ruins. We gotta unoccupy the ruins, and then we can build a home on this island. We still need opportunity cost. Yes, we do need a BB opportunity cost command. It's not